Okay, we're gonna do quick check-in with this connection. What does union have to say about it? Citrine, amethyst, or rose quartz? We're gonna just jump right in. Citrine, okay. Overall energy is the Seven of Pentacles. We have hostile. I don't want to play this game with you anymore. Okay. Bored. My life is dull and unfulfilling. All right. We also have the Four of Wands. We have the Moon. The King of Wands. The Quest card. TikTok. And regret. Let me try to fix this lighting, sorry, because okay, that's a little bit better. Just a little bit. Okay, I can move that out of the way. All right, let me go ahead and just look at these and see what's going on. So, yeah. I know that I cannot change the past, with this Moon card, with, I don't want to play these games with you anymore, with this Quest card and TikTok, yeah, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, let's just start with the overall energy of the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this connection has been definitely in this set of stagnation, something that's just not moving. He's just like chilling out there. It's not moving. It's also the Seven of Pentacles is like waiting, sitting, not moving. I mean, the energy sounds like it's bored. I think it's like gonna be a perspective thing at the end of the day. Not to jump ahead, we'll get into it. But yeah, right now waiting for this TikTok, and I feel like, with the Moon and the Four of Wands and the King of Wands, it really has to do with establishing some sort of commitment and foundation that's, currently just kind of being put on hold, which is actually, it's causing kind of like a lot of hostilities and fears. It could be also with this regret card. I think it's just bringing up a lot of negative or lower energies. And let's see, with this Quest card, I'm gonna look at it because I feel like there's a certain message in this Quest card that is important. The truth. There's bravery to discover the truth. Into the darkness of unknown, allowing us the ability to face the truth head on. Okay, what I'm going to do is get some kind of clarifiers because we had the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like the overall energy and connection of this is like at a standstill. Like you both are just waiting. This person, if you're watching for another person, the energy between you is just like bored and, frustrated, hostile. Like, I don't want to play these games with you anymore. Like, this person is absolutely kind of in this mode where, I mean, maybe you're playing better than them or they're playing better than you. But, the setback is really have you questioning the unknown. Is this going to keep building? There's something that caused some regret that you really can't change the past. So whatever game that you're playing, if you're kind of just like maybe knowingly or unknowingly, you know, if you're traveling, okay, so here's what I'm hearing. Somebody is traveling down a road of playing these games, and it's making the connection unfulfilling, bored, because there is this thing of divine timing when you really do want to build something. If you really want your whole 10 of Pentacles, and there's a lot of, you know, enthusiasm and joy and creativity here to build that. But there is also this intuitive feeling of just, I think, games. Because this hostile card is just throwing me with the regret. Somebody regrets playing these games because they didn't know, but they can still be brave and face it. But at the moment, they are bored. This connection is kind of just, oh my gosh, I'm seeing like just still water. It's not moving. It's kind of, you know, it's also interesting is what I'm hearing is let it drink up the, what's it called? The essence of the moon. Let it drink up the power of the moon, because like, I think when we, even though it's like this bored TikTok, you can analyze this. Like, you can look at these fears or these games or these hostilities or like these regrets, this untapped creative passion that does want to come out and it does want to be built, but it's still just kind of at a standstill. So, you know, that's what I have for Citrine right now. Okay, yeah, you guys are just kind of in a standstill. And if you know that this person is kind of like, I mean, look at the card. All is fair in love and war, they say. I don't really particularly subscribe to playing games if it's real love. So, but you know, there's definitely an opportunity here, Citrine, for a really just kind of divine, where's that Seven of Pentacles? Just a divine connection. Well, oh, here. Because if you, depending on how you build it, and the overall energy is like divine timing, like what are you putting your energy into? Are you being hostile? I mean, TikTok, like maybe you're bored, okay, because there's like having divine patience is not easy. Don't let it get you hostile just because like these things naturally come. The moon is a cycle, of course. You're gonna just have the ebb and flow. Like that is the unknown of the quest. But again, I think that you can absolutely say to yourself, I know that I cannot change the past, okay? So let go of that moon type energy if it's causing the hostilities, of course. The quest, and even it's like into the moon sometimes, is the unknown. And be mindful of this divine timing. The divine timing of the Seven of Pentacles, the patience, even in your boredom, creatively, what can you actually be setting up? Okay, because the pillars, right? Okay, Citrine, that was for you. Next, we're gonna do Amethyst. All right, Amethyst at 916. Amethyst overall is 9 of Swords. Confident. Everything will work out for us. I just know it. Loyalty, forever yours. The Two of Pentacles, the balancing act. The Emperor with the Queen of Swords. Okay, with the mysticism. Time for a nap and growth. Okay, let's see. for just a second. The connection, union. The union connection here. Well, let's see here. Yeah. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Okay, so I feel like this connection right now is actually going through some sort of balancing act. Not that there's anything technically like misaligned with the hearts, because here we have the everything will work out for us. I just know it, and loyalty forever yours. So this is like with the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. This is like solid truth. I mean, this person is like for sure about you. Like, that's for sure. I think that really what's happening is this growth card, expanding. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Oh, it's cool that the mysticism, like the purples, kind of match too. I think that there's just definitely a balancing between like the heart and the spirit and the mind right now, especially with this Nine of Swords. So both of you, one of you, this other person, you guys are kind of having just a lot of time in your thoughts. Okay, at nighttime, when you are resting, it's time for you to rest, and instead I think that there's some kind of back and forth sometimes, or at least today, or whenever you're watching this video, there's this it could feel like you're insecure, unsure about where it is, like with the Two of Pentacles, the balancing, like, are we not? I think that when you think about it, it could be stressing you out a little bit, causing you the Nine of Swords energy. But guess what? Actually, this connection is only clearing this contention, or this balancing that you're doing. It's basically just growing the mystic kind of spiritual awareness and consciousness of the connection, because the Emperor and the Queen of Swords is definitely going to be an energy of something that is tangible and real and honest and loyal and confident. I mean, these two just back each other up so, like, amazingly. This person and you definitely feel like that this is, you both are confident that this could be something very powerful, and you both are very loyal to each other as well. Truthfully, no one else. It's like best friends in a way. Like, you can be honest with each other. I think you know instinctively that this person is kind of either going through some sort, this connection, I'm going to say the connection is going through a mystical spiritual growth. It's advancing, it's expanding the consciousness of both of you, the awareness, past, regrets and old pains and stresses and griefs. But of course, because when you are transmuting this stuff, balancing it, moving from one end to another, or just even growing pains through it, is what I'm hearing, it can feel, really heavy. And so I think that union would like you to know that just stay confident, rest, it's time for a nap. The energy of this connection is absolutely in an Emperor and Queen of Swords. I mean, there could be some materialistic issues, some kind of stresses and griefs around authentically appearing and having what one desires. That could be a block potentially, because if there's this idea that like what I got makes me look good, and that this, that, and the other, like being a cold kind of individual just because you are materialistic, it could be time for that to change. That really could be actually causing more grief and stress. And so there's going to be this balancing. Maybe you are aware of it or not yet. Could be. And then it could also be that, because I see the confident and the loyalty. So it doesn't have to just be this a person, or the energy is like, oh, I'm just going to like do whatever I got to do to get what I want. You know, this energy, this connection is still very loyal and loving, and things are gonna work out, and expanding the consciousness of spirit. Okay, but just sometimes rest. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm hearing. You don't have to, like, if this person is hustling super hard and maybe kind of doing tactics that are causing the viewer like stress and anxiety, they are loyal and confident that you guys will work it out, and you can maintain your spiritual growth. You know, you can rest and send them that energy of healing and positivity. They might need to go ahead and keep transmuting this though. They might still be balancing this sort of energy, because they could be up at night stressing about certain things, even about how they come across, like where is their loyalty. You know, the energy of this connection seems a little bit unsure with the Two of Pentacles. It's making me feel, and then with this, things will work out. Everything will work out. It's gonna go, but it's going there. Everything is going to work out. So it's okay. And it's okay to just be mindful of people's energies, or your energy, or the energy of the connection, you know? If gaining the world and cutting people off, or just being like, you know, kind of cold-hearted is causing more stress. I mean, I don't really think that's ever a good way to gain the world anyways, is to like lose your soul or to lose your integrity. But there's also another way to read this energy as well, is that you can overcome, you can use these thoughts if it stresses you out to be more honest in your truth, and you will still, of course, manifest your desires. Everything will work out. The growth continues to happen regardless. Why? Because it's your spirit that has gone before you to prepare this journey. You're traversing that, right? And you are very, or the energy, I say you, because you, and if you're watching it for someone else, you're watching it for yourself. It's just a mirror. It is literally just a mirror. Whoever you decide to be with or fuck with, they're just a mirror of you. All the good and the bad, it's you. It is just you, showing you. So rest assured, okay? Rest assured that this connection is forever yours. And if you would like to send this other person, or the connection, send the connection, this energy of positivity and confidence, right? Confidence in the spiritual. Light a candle, maybe. I mean, it says mysticism. Say a prayer. You know, at nighttime, if it starts gaining on you, like if it wakes you up, like the Nine of Swords is always that energy that's like, oh man, wakes you up out of your sleep, you know. Just remember to pray then to your spirit. Pray to your own spirit. And just say, I know that we're going to get through this. I know. Thank you for getting me through this. Like, as we get through this. I know that we will as we get through this, right? You are growing. All right, Amethyst, that was for you. That was your pile. growing. You are traversing and growing. All right, we're gonna do last one, Rose Quartz. Rose Quartz 2015. Let's see, 20. All right, overall energy is the Emperor. Okay, I can't get my mind off of you, distracted. Remorse, I know I've messed up and it's killing me. The Two of Cups, the Divine Partnership. The Five of Pentacles, feeling isolated, kind of abandoned or budget issues. The Knight of Cups. Perseverance. The Fates. And change. Cool. Okay, Rose Quartz, let me take a minute to look at this. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay, yeah. I know I've messed up and it's killing me. I feel like this person made some kind of change movement. They went to do like a move, a grow. The Fates also moved something within this connection. Something had to move. This person is definitely in remorse, but I don't think there was anything they could do about it. To be honest, and it had to do with bringing something to materialization of a foundation of like this whole kingdom being like, I mean, there was really, it really had something more to do with establishing, I'm seeing like just a whole kingdom, like their kingdom, whether that be material or spiritual. Spirit, the Fates moved this connection. And it threw it into a really interesting, like basically, I know it says the Two of Cups and then the Five of Pentacles afterwards. I feel like the partnership, the love between you guys, like it got thrown. It got thrown out, or at least like walked out on, but not like put in the cold. It got put in the cold by the Fates. Like it just had to put on pause, or it's making some kind of movement right now where it's like there is remorse and distraction of thinking about like, why did this happen? Like if you see this woman is looking back, oop, she's looking back, like thinking about what happened, like what the heck happened. And with this Perseverance card, you know, next to the Knight of Cups, I feel like they're just really still thinking about how they can get back to you. With the Divine Partnership, this connection is definitely like true love, you know, it's definitely true love, which means it's genuine between the two people. Like it's something that had to go through this Five of Pentacles energy, though. I think also this change, the Fates changed this partnership because there's a building of a kingdom that is happening. And there's, wow, it's interesting, like this orange, sacral, the sacral chakra, I'm hearing. But yeah, okay, so definitely sacral, because this person feels very romantic and sexy towards you. They're definitely like, I'm coming back for this person. They can't get you off their mind. You are their emperor. They worship you. You worship them. Even with this Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely true love. Passionate love. Companion love. Romantic love. Like this is like the chemistry of like all the components of true love. But it definitely is going through a change and an evolution And it has to do with material issues and the way that we deal with abandonment issues, monetary issues like money, how we see money, or how we feel about I know I've messed up and it's killing me. Yeah, maybe the decisions or the behaviors or actions that you know, we make when it comes to creating our kingdom, or even kind of bringing in this like loving cups energy, because it even says I can't get my mind off of you. And perseverance, yeah, you are definitely on this person's mind, and they're like holy fates. I feel like, oh my gosh, you know, in Romeo and Juliet, I think when he cries out to the fates or something, he says, oh, I defy these stars, or he says something like, I don't know why I just heard that, I defy you stars. Like, this person is kind of like regretting and remorse, like a little remorseful, that the fates moved them towards building this, you know. And at the end of the day, there's still absolutely is this energy of true love, of that you are on their mind, like a persevering love that always kind of distracting is an interesting word. I feel like in here, like I'm hearing like inspires, motivates, and yeah, I guess it does distract. Like if you were feeling like Five of Pentacles, like if you're in during those times where you or this other person or the connection is in remorse or feeling like left out and abandoned, or like, why did this happen? The fates have done this. Like when they're feeling that, like the change hurts, like growth hurts, right? Like sometimes change hurts, but when they're feeling that, it's like there's also this like light of perseverance, like love. True love is a warm feeling that champions this connection. So even though during those moments of remorse and feeling out in the cold, or just like, fuck, I gotta like fates are moving me, fates are changing me to go build this, like the Emperor on their own, or who knows, just away from you. It's like this connection is still very much a point in their mind, like it's a part of them distracted, but as an inspiration. Like it makes you both want to go very strongly towards creating a kingdom of like pleasure, creativity. I'm just like seeing this orange is like beautiful. The Emperor evolving and persevering, you know. And yeah, it's just very funny that I think you or this person right now are just like, oh, I defy you. I defy thee, fates. Why have you forsaken me from my love, you know, from my divine partnership? You could be feeling like this person abandoned you. This person could be feeling like you abandoned them. There's remorse, regret. Why? Because like you guys genuinely love each other. And it's a love that will persevere over time. It is evolving and changing. This is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. The fates sometimes do have their way, but you know what? There's also this thing called destiny, guys, and we have control over our mind and our actions. And excuse me, although we can't always control our desires, right? Like you want what you want, but what you go after is also up to you. Like the fates can push you in certain ways, but then what you tend to persevere on, that will be your destiny. And it's the Knight of Cups. Oh yeah, I feel like this, if you guys are in separation, this thing ain't over. It's just evolving and growing. And nothing grows without movement, you know? So the fate sometimes has to move energy. You got to move energy to get things going, right? To keep going the distance, the long run, for that divine partnership, you know? What a beautiful reading. Rose Quartz. Lovey. Okay, you guys, I hope that was fun and helpful. I'll see you on the next one. Have a beautiful day.